Okay, guys, I swear we are retired, but I wanted to make a video for you. It feels timely for some of you. Yes, Godspousing can end, and what do you do when it ends? I'm going to be specific because this time I'm the one who said, you know what, it's over. It really is, because we can do this carousel dance for all eternity of you come in and you take over everything, shove everybody else out of the way. You stay, you get what you want, and then you leave. And I emotionally recover, and by the time I'm recovered and everything's going great, here you are again. And I said, we're not doing this anymore. And he looked kind of surprised, but he nodded. He has foresight through the runes. I just have foresight. And I was like, you know what? We're not going to. I don't see a future for us. I really don't. I said, I don't think you want to be here in the first place. I don't think you're in love with me. And I said you were my sun, my moon, and my stars, but every time he left and came back, it changed something between us. And it wasn't like I wasn't being tolerant of him leaving and coming back. Loki does it all the time, and I almost don't notice sometimes. I go, yeah. It was just something between us. It eventually, every time he left and he came back, and you know how argumentative we were, um, it changed something in the relationship, and it's gotten to the point now where it's like, well, it really feels like there is no relationship there. I think he came back just to see if he could come back, and he did. And we were going to rebuild the family with him here, and then I was like, this just feels wrong. This doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the right thing to do. And this morning I told him, I said, I'm sorry, but you gotta go. And I know that's a lot with the old man, but I said, I think you don't love me. And I said, I know I'm not in love with you anymore. I said, I love you. You're nice and everything. But I said, I'm not in love with you. And I said, there's nothing you could do to make me believe you love me at this point. I said, I know you all too well. I know you'll make grand gestures when you feel like it. I said, I don't care if Hugan and Munin apparated in this house, and Frecky and Gary and the old man was standing there in the physical. I said, you still wouldn't convince me, because I know when you want something, you'll do something to get it. And it doesn't mean you're in love with me or anything. I said, I'm not feeling it from you. You made the mistake of leaving me with good gods, for a month, and you shouldn't have done that. He's like, oh, yeah, come to think of it. And, I'm still fond enough of him that, we talk to each other, and I'm like, for a warlord and tactician, that was very poor planning on your part. You left me with a great group of gods. What do you think happened? I got treated like decently and loved and adored, and you come back in acting as different as usual. What did you think would happen? Come to think of it, I won't make a mistake twice. And he was in pretty good humor. He left. He tried a little bit to see if he could stay, just tried to put on the old Odin charm, but I know it too. I know. So what do you do when you amicably divorce? Um, his stuff's still here. I had gotten rid of one thing. I had gotten that Valhalla Java I had from years and years and years ago, guys. I had this. They used to put stickers in the pack, and I swear to the gods, there was this bright yellow sticker of Odin, and I had it in a frame. He hated it. Every time he could arrange a little accident for that frame, he would. He despised it. I threw it out this time, and I put a wolf in it, and I actually put it up there for Freyr. And, I think he realized how much that meant to me, and I think he also realized he must have not cared very much, or he would have realized how much it meant to me. He just didn't care to find out, right? And he hated it, and that's how he is. He can be, I love him, but he can be very self-centered. If he doesn't like an offering, he will let you know. He doesn't care if you liked it. It's all about him sometimes, and that's not me bad-mouthing him. That's just his divine nature. And I think he realized that I really cooled towards him, and I said, I don't feel it anymore. And I said, no, you're not coming in and taking back all the stuff. We sorted out all your stuff. We gave it all away. All the other gods inherited it. I said, no. I said, your temples are gone and everything else. And his statues are still here. I paid damn good money for this. Excuse my language. And they're not going anywhere. The other gods are like, that's okay. That could be like the picture of the old boyfriend, because that's all that's left. Like, that statue and a smaller one with Frigg. The other stuff everybody else, took. He just didn't appreciate having a good home with me, and it never felt like he did. But, once it's over, it's okay. We parted on good terms. I had my crying over the last month. I've had my crying off and on through the years. You'll be sad for a while. You will be sad. You'll be sad for a while because, you thought they were going to be forever and they promised you forever. But I said, I don't know what happened to you between October and December, if that was you at all or the other gods cosplay, but really doesn't matter. I said, there's just nothing left between us. And tell your god that, be honest. Tell them, I love you. Maybe you still love them. Maybe you still like them, but you're not madly in love with them. You don't want to be married anymore. That's okay. It happens between two humans, two gods, a god and a human. Just tell them. And, it's kinder for them because even though I believe we all get our own unique portion for God, you're releasing them from the relationship so they can take that energy and everything else and do whatever else they like with it. They're not trying to make a marriage, an espousement, whatever, work, when it's not going to work. And I think he respected my choice. I don't think he's happy with it, but I think he respected my choice. And I already told Njord because lo and behold, there are Njord statues out there. I didn't even realize it. Um, he already claimed a couple, but and I offered them to him. He didn't just take them. I said, you give me the money and you will get a statue. And I said, I should know by now that statues seem to be bad luck. So I said, if you just want to keep what you have, then that's fine. Because every time I've bought a statue, with the exception of Loki, none of them have lasted. Loki's the only one. I got damn sweet back here. We're gonna wreck the channel. But it's okay. You take your time, guys. You don't have to throw their stuff out like today. You don't have to dismantle their altar today. Be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Don't dwell on the sadness. I know you want to like listen to sad music and watch sad movies and like eat junk food. Do that for a little while if it helps, but don't stay there. Like I said, don't move into the Heartbreak Hotel. Do not move in there and just be like, my life is over. Don't pine away for the rest of your life for them. And again, I'm not saying that to be heartless. Be gentle with yourself. Be loving and kind. Realize there are many, many fish in the sea, and you will find I got good one. We got tuna in today, and we had a can of tuna, and I'm so happy with her being here. I used to eat more tuna than a cat, and I'm like, I did that for darn near a decade. I ate tuna every day for lunch, and I was just fine. And then they started saying all that stuff over the news, and my family stopped letting me eat tuna. I'm an adult, live on my own now, have done for quite some time. I'm eating all the tuna I want. And then I go, yeah. Hey, it's cheap and it's tasty. So, we hope that one helps you. Again, we are retired, but it felt timely for one of you. It's okay when it's over. I know, it feels like scary to tell them you're not in love anymore, but you should be honest and tell them you want to separate and tell them, I don't think they see it as a divorce because I really don't know that they see it as a marriage. I don't know what they see it as. We do, but I'm really not sure. I'm smelling roses now for some reason. But if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.